into the eternal darkness, into fire and into ice. Today, we're going to delve into the poem Fire and Ice by Robert Frost. Fire and Ice deals with the subject of sinners in a fiery hell up to their necks in a lake of ice. It is believed that it is a conversation between Frost and an astronomer, Harlow Shapley, about the end of the world. Shapley said either the sun will explode or the earth will slowly freeze. Fire and Ice is a strong symbolic poem. In essence, the fire is desire, which is pure passion. The ice is hate, which is pure reason. It is a sort of chili pepper in a freeze. Let us recite the poem now. Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if it had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction is also great and would suffice. So let us look at the rhyme scheme of the poem. Fire rhymes with desire and fire. So we begin with A. Ice, twice, again ice. It rhymes with B. So it begin B. Hate here. Neither rhymes with A or B. For that we started with C. So hate and great similarly rhymes. So we begin C. Here you can see with B. Twice and suffice rhymes similarly. So the rhyme scheme of the poem comes A, B, A, B, C, B, C, B. Now let's see the literary devices used by the poet. Basically it is a symbolic poem, and here you can see fire stands for desire and ice stands for hate. So these are used metaphorically as well as these are personified or humanized, fire and the ice. So this poetic device is known as metaphor as well as it is used as a personification. Now see, alliteration is there. The same consonant sound repeats in the consecutive sets of words. Favor, fire, F, F. Again you can see some say S, S. Here also some say. So this poetic device is known as alliteration. Now if the same word is used in the consecutive lines, following lines, this poetic device like some, it begins with some. Again the second line also begins with some. So this poetic device is known as anaphora. Now you can see in the first line, the very first line and the seventh line, some say the world will end in fire, to say that for destruction ice. These two creates an image visually in our mind's eye. So this poetic device is known as imagery. As we have already know, the vowel sounds repeated in the consecutive sets of words hold those O and O. This poetic device is known as assonance, as you know it already. And if the same line flows into the second, where a break is needed, but the poetic device is used here. From what I have tasted of desire, the line doesn't end here. I hold with those who favor fire. Similarly, to say that for destruction is also great and would suffice. So these are in continuation, the lines are in continuation. So this poetic device is known as enjambment. Now let us know about the theme of the poem. Here the poet has used fire for greed, avarice, lust, conflict and feud, and ice stands for cruelty, intolerance, rigidity, insensitivity, coldness, indifference and hatred. So symbolically the poet had used, though it is a very short poem, it has its metaphorical meaning. We have to dig into it to know the content. The poet might have said about nuclear disaster, or the world will end for the climatic change. In fact, the poem displays two darkest traits of humanity, that is, the capacity of hate as ice and capacity to be consumed by desire or lust, L-U-S-T, as the fire. As to the desire, it demonstrates aspects such as greed and jealousy that destroys the world. Greed and jealousy are things that affect one's emotion and mind to think clearly. The purpose of warmth and cold in the world is to regulate the temperature to make life more comfortable. Lack of warmth to control temperature in a human being's heart results to evil deeds like taking lives of innocent people, such as the examples we can cite. In fact, this very poem revolves around the age-old question whether the world will end in fire or in ice. This is similar to another age-old question whether it would be preferable to freeze to death or burn to death. The poet determines that either option would achieve its purpose sufficiently well. He had used the word suffice, which means sufficient. A perish is to die, the end of anything. Remember, students, fire and ice are intertwined. It can ignite you to ashes or can melt you to immerse. Thank you.